Alright, so I realize I'm a little late to the content today, but I still wanted to come on here and give my thoughts on it just because I think it's such an incredible thing that they've been doing as of late. Like, even I think this, which I missed yesterday, is an incredible thing. I missed this yesterday 100%, and I think they've done actually a pretty solid job. Like, you can get probably all these done in about a day. You can get a mega pack and a rare players pack. It's not repeatable. I wish it was repeatable because you could honestly grind through that and it would actually make you play the game. But I wanted to touch on that. I also wanted to touch on another thing, guys. If you guys aren't playing champs, I'm not playing champs right now just because I don't see the worth. I don't see the return in value for the time that you're putting in. Play draft. I'm going to have a draft video coming out. I don't know why this isn't working, but whatever. I'm going to have a draft video coming out later tomorrow on using Festival of Phil Foden, who's super fun to play with. So you guys are going to be able to see that. Also, it's interesting that they're giving dynamic images to these cards because I wasn't expecting it because, of course, they can't use the international ones for dynamic images, but they're just giving them like ones from previous times in the season, which is kind of cool, I guess, because it actually dynamic images, in my opinion, for me, are very important. So this makes me really excited. Uruguay nation player, I hope they do this for the smaller nations in each individual tournament. So I hope they do it for Peru, most of all. That's the one I care about the most. I hope they do it for other smaller nations like Bolivia, Venezuela, Ecuador, all these things. Maybe they can do it for other smaller countries as well. Maybe like North Macedonia, who lost today. They can do it for Finland. All these cards, or all these nations that really don't have that many big juiced players. Someone like GIMENEZ is huge because, of course, he already has one non-performance-based special card, which is the Rule Breakers. So having this one is incredible because that card was good. It wasn't insane and it came out a very long time ago. So having an updated version is great. Now his dynamic isn't here yet, but he does have a dynamic. The card design is actually kind of nice. I don't know about the text. I don't know if I like the yellow. I feel like I don't know what other color they could have used, but having another color would have been a little bit better in my opinion. But the pace is good. I like this card a lot. But it still has some downsides, right? Defending and physical, in my opinion, are great. You literally put an anchor on him and max him out on all those stats. Now, the biggest problem for me with this card is the agility and balance. I've used this card, the Rule Breakers, and the problem with him is if you are manually defending, and this is only for champs, right? So at this point, if you're not playing champs, you just want to build a cool squad, then it doesn't matter what I say. This Uruguay GIMENEZ, once you control him manually defend, his shifting right and left is the biggest problem, which I really don't like. Like, if you go right with him, you are not getting back to the left on time. So this should be like 84, 85, 86. I think that would be good value. And we are going to have 83, 84, 85, which is actually, wow, that's actually pretty solid. 4 days to do that as well. And this is actually an important card because it helps a lot with squad building. Of course, if you have the level 30 milestone, or not level 30 storyline, Renan Lodi, get a strong link to him. If you have Lorente, strong link to him. If you have Oblak, most importantly, strong link to him. So there's a lot of strong links from Atletico Madrid that would help you with getting that GIMENEZ. And then we have GARRINCHA and XAVI, whose requirements I haven't looked at, but I kind of am interested. So 83, 84, 84, 85, 86, 86, 87, 87, 80. Oh my God. Jeez. That is expensive. That has to be over 2 million coins. Oh man, that is crazy. 5-star skills, 4-star weak, high-low work rates. This is a crazy card, right? Like, physical's not there, even stamina's not there at this point in the game. Shooting is good, but there's cards that have better shooting stats, in my opinion. Passing is basically great, dribbling's basically perfect, and then pace is great as well. So I can see why this card's so expensive. What's outside the footshot trade as well. I think this card, it's expensive for sure, and I wouldn't go for it if I were you guys. But there's like some worth in it, right? Because he's that kind of a crazy winger in this game. So 91 days on this XAVI. It's an 81 and 82 and 83 and 84 and then 85 and an 87. That's not too bad. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think that's pretty solid value. I wish he had 4-star. I didn't know he had 3-star weak fit. But this card, as a center mid, maybe like with a Barca squad, trying to fit him in with flashback PK, team of the season, Jordi Alba, Dest, the Moments Puyol, you can really build a cool Barca squad for relatively cheap. Like, PK's not great in this game, which is why he was so cheap. Same thing with Puyol, same thing with this XAVI card. So I think that could definitely help you build towards those squads. So we have these 3 new SBCs today, which overall, I think EA have done a pretty solid job. Of course, we got the upgrade packs as well. We have the 81 player picks, which is exchange a squad to earn 1 of 4 rare gold players, 81 overall or higher, which is great because it went from having it be only 3 to having it be 4. So that is definitely a good start. So let's make one of these. And let's see if these even are good and if these are going to be worth crafting or not. Because how I said, you can definitely just menu grind at this point in the game. I think at this point in the game, that's going to be your best bet. Just menu grind, have some fun with it, and don't really play the game. Just try and kind of card collect, if anything, just because gameplay right now is not in the best state, in my opinion, and it's not worth the stress and time that you have to go through. So we need 7 players. Okay, we need 7 rares, my bad. So we need 1 more rare right here. We're gonna put Jonathan David in there, and let's put him right there. So there we go, 30 chemistry, 70 rare players, and let's see if this is even worth it, man. I've heard these packs are kind of either hit or miss. You either get all 81s or you get something kind of nice. So we're gonna start off. Feck, you're still looking at my player pick like that. He's looking a little weird, but here we go. We're gonna get wow, Chiellini to start off with 87. That is definitely a good one, and we are definitely going to be taking that. So I think it's safe to say that those packs are pretty decent. Overall, content for today has been great. How I said, we have the League SBCs as well that we got literally just very, very recently. Yesterday, the Europe and the Asia one. You can literally craft and grind through these so easily. You just have to put in the time, and of course it's a bit of a grind, and at this point in the game, who really wants to grind the game? But if you're still kind of into FIFA and you want to get some cool cards, have some fun with it, and get some Festival of Foot players, I recommend you just menu grind. Stop playing the game, just menu grind, have some fun with it, pack some cards, because who doesn't get hyped when you pack a good card? Even if you're not going to use it, maybe, you're still going to get a little bit happy, right? So that is going to be it for today's content, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Gameplay, Festival of Foot with Foden coming tomorrow. That should be very, very fun. I'll see you guys next video. Have a fantastic day, and I'm out.